Today on the Philly Talk podcast, we got Lane Johnson deadlifting 700 pounds, Kelee Ringo working out with Budda Baker. That is interesting. And Josh Sweat will dominate this season with all the attention to everybody else on the D line.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast, and today we got a lot to get into. But before we do that, Eagle Nation, can I ask y'all for a favor? Help your boy out. Hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and ding the bell so you are notified when we go live, drop videos, all that. And drop a muscle emoji in the comment section, Eagle Nation. We Philly strong. Now, I got a lot of stuff to talk about, but I want to start with Lane Johnson. This man was deadlifting 660 pounds last year, and now he's dropping 700 easy. When he tweeted, he said 700 pounds easy. Paved the Lane is one of the best right tackles in the game, and he's getting better as he gets older. I think there's a couple different Philadelphia Eagles who age like fine wine. Kelsey's been good his whole career. Lane's been good his whole career. BG's been good his whole career. But look at the last 2 or 3 years. Last 2 years, in their 30s, Kelsey's making all-pro teams. Same with Lane. Brandon Graham, off an injury, had his best season. These guys are getting better, and when you mix them in with the youth on this team, all across the board, the Eagles roster is filled out perfectly. Now, a guy that people are worried about is Kelee Ringo. He's not signed yet. He's not signed yet. He's not just sitting around on the couch waiting to get signed. He's putting in the work. And guess who he's working with? A DB like Budda Baker. Now, the cornerback room, the safety room, they're different, but they're the same. DBs is what you call secondary pieces. Kelee Ringo has been talked about as a candidate to translate to safety with his skill set and his body frame. Who knows if they pull the trigger on that or not? But why is he working with Budda Baker? I just did a video yesterday talking about Budda Baker chiming in on the Eagles' unstoppable play that Dallas Goedert talked about. The NFL hates us when we do it, but we don't care. Stop us. Do it yourself. Stop crying. Budda Baker chiming in on the Eagles' unstoppable play, working with Kelee Ringo, was spotted on the Kay Adams show early in the offseason talking about, I respect the heck out of Nick Sirianni. I would love to play for a coach like that. He's also talked about leaving Arizona, so the hints keep adding up. They keep on adding up. Budda, just come over. Now, people thought we were crazy when we talked about A.J. Brown liking certain pictures on IG, working out with Jalen Hurts, hitting this, hitting that. People thought we were crazy. Now, a couple Eagle content creators put the video out, and the Ride or Die subs, they knew it could be a possibility, but the ops, the once-in-a-while fans, they were like, y'all think y'all gonna get everybody. Well, the sad truth is, Howie Roseman is the most aggressive GM in the game. And as KG, Kevin Garnett said, anything's possible when you got Howie Roseman. I combined Garnett and Durant and said Garant. Anyways, the Philadelphia Eagles still have some money. Now, I do like our safety room, but when you are a Super Bowl contender, when you are trying to run it back, when you are the pick to come out the NFC, you don't leave nothing to chance. Now, I will say the linebacker room is our weakest. Am I scared of it? No, I think there's potential, and if we had to go to the season today, I'm fine with everybody where they're at. But you could add a linebacker. You can add a safety. You can add some reinsurance. Some of these potential safeties or potential linebackers could now turn to depth pieces. You can add something to a team that we don't want to see just get to the playoffs. Now, we know, as Nick Sirianni says, game by game by game. I'm cool with that. The players got to focus on that. I'm here to talk. Run it back season is real, and so you can never have too much. We got the space. We got the aggressive GM. If it happens, it happens. We will see. Remember, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, James Bradbury were late additions. But it also fueled us to get into where we wanted to get to. Just couldn't finish the job. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Josh Sweat because he is slept on. This D-line is going to possibly break that Bears sack record. I think it's going to do better than what we seen last year. 70 sacks. Could he get close to breaking the Bears record? We going to talk about it. But let's play this game that the Eagles put up on Twitter. That's where we're at for content on Twitter. Philadelphia Eagles playing stop it games, right? So the Eagles said, we got babysitter Landon Dickerson. Who did you get? And listen, y'all can play with me for the people who don't have Twitter. When I start playing this, pause it. Well, you're not going to be able to pause. Well, you might be able to pause it and see who it is, but let's see. So it's going. Stop. We got singing Jordan Mailata. So I guess there's a bunch of different pictures. You got some different offensive linemen, different pictures of offensive linemen, and we got singing Jordan Mailata. I'm going to rock it out one more time, see what we get. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a offensive lineman by the toe. Doug Whitmore. We got Jason Kelsey dressing like Doug Whitmore. Again, Eagle social media is one of the best with the graphics and the things they do on Twitter and IG. Shout out to the Eagle social media for sure. Now let's talk a little bit about Josh Sweat. A lot of people are expecting big things from him this year. I thought last year was his great growth step for him, and it was. It was his best year, 11 sacks, right? BG double-digit sacks, Hargrave double-digit sacks, Hassan Reddick double-digit sacks. All these guys had double digits, and we lost Hargrave, but we replaced them. You get a healthy Jordan Davis. You get a Jalen Carter. You add a Nolan Smith on the outside, so you secure more outside help. You get the inside help that was needed, and you bring back all them dogs. But BG still gets a little bit more respect, and rightfully so in the sense of favorite Eagle, hype guy, energy guy. But BG's only going to play 40% of the snaps, and we need that production for sure. This guy's going to be on the field all the time. He don't get noticed for how he plays the run, for being a speed guy. Remember I broke down that stat for you? He's top 3 in the NFL in get-off speed. Next Gen Stats told us he's a speed to power guy. He don't get enough credit for what he does against the run. And again, every year he got a little bit better. Every year he played a little bit more. 4 sacks, 6 sacks, 7.5 to 11. When you are trying to game plan for a 16-sack Hassan Reddick, interior pass rush that's going to be Milton, Fletch, Carter, and Davis. When you got BG subbing in, maybe a Derek Barnett, Nolan Smith, for sure. On the outside, Josh Sweat's going to get one-on-ones. He's going to beat one-on-ones. And I'm not going to be surprised if by the midway season, he don't lead the team in sacks. Now, I know Hassan Reddick is the man on the D-line. I believe Nolan Smith will become one of the dangerous guys on the D-line. But if you told me right now that midway through the season, Josh Sweat has a half a sack, 1 sack more than Hassan Reddick, I'm not saying, Hassan Reddick's not good. That's just how much I believe in Josh Sweat. And after 16.5 sacks, the game record Hassan Reddick was, it'd be smart if OCs and offensive lineman coaches who want to slide protection and stuff, quarterbacks across the NFL, start sliding protection Hassan Reddick's way. Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Brandon Graham, everybody else gets a free reign. but we got to mention Josh Sweat too. He's only 20, I want to say 28. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. But this guy, let me know. Actually, you know what? Let me know in the comment section how many sacks you believe Josh Sweat will have to end 2023. Again, rotational piece, he got 4. Rotational piece again, he got 6. More of a starter, but still rotated out a lot, 7.5. First year being a full-time starter, 11. Now he got a bunch of dogs, literal dogs around him. Let me know how many sacks he's going to get. Don't forget to help me out by hitting that like button, Eagle Nation. It is free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. Make sure to check out the merch. The link will be in the description and found in the pinned comment section. Again, we got all the colors for the Philly Dog shirts. Red, green, black, gray, white, pink for the ladies, and that logo's fire. All of them on there, including Ringo, who will be signed. Don't worry about a thing. Print Champs will take care of it. Not Ringo, but Print Champs will take care of the shirts. We got the Philly Dog hats. A lot of people ask me, how does the writing really look? What color? Because they see the green screen glow on it. That is the midnight green one, and that is the Kelee green one. So get your Philly Dog hats, get your Philly Dog shirts, leave your thoughts in the comment section, drop a muscle emoji if you got nothing else to say, and again, don't forget to check out the YouTube shorts. Bunch of different storylines that we don't talk about all the time on here. I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. We out.